Okay, who knows where I'm actually gonna post this video because it will probably take me longer than 2 minutes. But anyways, walking up Stone Mountain, I went on a hike with three women I knew from Zook. Two women that are Euro American centric, objectively attractive, and then a taller Indian woman and myself. So we were walking, and the two white women were walking ahead of me and the Indian woman. So I was just chilling. They were walking too fast. They were really into it. I'm like, whatever, go at your own pace. I'll catch up with your conversation later. And then I heard someone walking from behind us, and I'm like, I hear them walking, so I like intentively slow down and move to the right to let them like go by, figuring this is a hiker or some group that's moving faster than me. I don't want to try and outpace them, but they have shifted how they're moving so that they are like just still behind us. And then randomly they engage with our conversation once we catch up to the other two women, and they just interject themselves in the conversation. And for like 5-10 minutes, it's just him. This guy is a dude who's like, he travels doing weird like trails, and just a dude who does nature shit. I think I don't know where he's from, I don't care. But he just hung with us, and I was waiting. I was explicitly slowing down to let him go by. He explicitly slowed down to like maintain with us, and then like he just interjected himself in the conversation. Like, I think the Indian one was talking about elephants, and he just jumps in like, I've been to countries with elephants, and he just very much like just hijacked the conversation and hang out to like talk about his experiences. And the everyone was like polite, and I think every woman was like in interested in some aspect of the story. And then like the Indian woman and I were like, why is he still here? And then like it became more apparent that he was like clearly just angling for the attention of like one of the two white women in front. And because like the other one was like, okay, I'm just going to talk back here. And he just kind of hung around us, and I was like very subconsciously, no, I was very passively like trying to wait for a moment to get away from this person. And I think there was a moment some couple, no, a mother and a daughter came and asked our group like, can you help us with something? And he had like suggested some part of a trail to like go up to the base of the mountain to see the racist things. I didn't want to explicitly say that I had no fucking interest in seeing the people at Racist Mountain, but at some point, the girl's like, oh, where did he say we should go? We should go there, right? And I was like, whatever, I don't really fucking care. Our plan was to go around the mountain, not straight up it, but like go around it. It's a longer trail, but it was easy. I was looking for a chill day. Everyone was looking for a chill day. None of us were like built or ready for anything. Then this guy catches up. He proceeds to like just walk us randomly. We are going on this amazing like adventure with this person because we presume that he's the expert, like he knows this area, he knows like what a good trail is, so we're just gonna have a good time with this random dude. And what ends up happening is that homie just takes us up like what is very like explicitly labeled as like a do not go up this way, it is not safe, it is this is considered trespassing path. And like what was supposed to be a very chill like 5 mile walk around, or 3 to 5 mile walk around, ends up being like a straight up the fucking mountain, up the backside of Stone Mountain. Like it went from like we were going like chill, but like it was cold, so like there was water, and anytime we saw water that was actually ice, so it was like super slick, to a point where like we were going more steep, and like we're on like uneven loose rocks, and like to the point where like he's like, lean forward so you don't lose your balance. I'm literally on all fours to ensure that I don't lose my balance. And what was really bugging me was like that the woman that he's like clearly most focused on, she's like the most like nature focused of all of us. So she's like just like having a good time, literally like skipping up the little mountainside. And he's right there with them. Now out of spite, I'm literally just like hunting these two. Like I'm like, I will not allow this motherfucker who is like impeded upon my interacting with these people to just have his fucking way, so he can like just flirt with his girl that he's attracted to. Fuck him, fuck her, but most importantly, fuck him. I'm not mad at her. She's honestly a naive, stupid person. She's super naive. So like her inability to just notice that this dude has like just like interjected himself into our group to like be around her, just led to her just like in all of us by osmosis, just like going on this stupid adventure. As we get past like what is just the dumb, stupid, dangerous part of going to the mountain, like it's me chasing these two while the other two are behind us, like not able to keep up because this is stupid. This is stupid. We were supposed to go on a nice, relaxing walk, hike around around a trail, and we were only taking a route this guy suggested because he suggested something that sounded cool, not something that was supposed to be hard. And then as we get up higher, we see a fence, like that's the signal that it's almost over. But I see a fence, and I'm like, oh, every sign that I saw we were trespassing, we actually are 100% trespassing. That's terrifying for me because I'm just freaking out like, oh, fuck, I gotta deal with some kind of authority. Like he was saying that we are doing something wrong and no one else is thinking that. And I'm not bringing it up, but like I'm having anxiety because like, I'm black, and no one else is. So, I'm worried about consequences of dealing with authorities. And then I realized that like as we are getting closer to this fence, there the mountain is getting steeper. So as I get to the fence, it's a short fence. It's like not even 5 foot tall, but it's high enough where if we don't have stable ground, it's hard to leap. So we had to like keep walking around the fence to find a portion of it that was flat enough or high enough for us to jump over. But as we kept walking across, the edge of the mountain got closer and closer to the edge. I mean, it got closer and closer to the fence to the point where we were probably like above the Confederate soldier carvings inside the mountain, and like we still were like outside of this fence. And at this point, my fear of heights and my fear of like my clumsiness killing me is like really starting to like hit. And like I'm not letting anyone know this, but like I'm starting to hyperventilate and I'm slowly like about to have a panic attack. And eventually we get to a part where the guy finally like says, okay, we can hop over here. So he helps the girl he's like pursuing with her. He helps her over, then he hops over, and then he's like, I can't help these two, like do you mind, like he's asking me to do I mind like helping the other two like step over. And I'm literally like not even waiting for them to put any weight on my hands, I'm throwing them over because I'm like literally having a panic attack. He looks at me like, I don't even know if I like, sorry man, like are you able to, like I can't really help you from here. I'm like, shut the fuck up and move. Shut the fuck up and move. I leap it like in one bound without even touching the fence, and then I sprint 100 feet away from the fence and I lay down on my back, and I'm hyperventilating like just very clearly. My heart is racing. I'm not about to cry, but I'm also like considering murdering this person that is like once again just taking us on this stupid route, because I think the reason that I went along this route is because I said this is a person who is doing this shit like for fun, and he's met what is clearly a group of amateurs. There's no chance that this motherfucker just decided to go on a very random, like high intensity, high level hike with a bunch of clear amateurs. He did. He did that. And I had nothing short of a panic attack as a result of it. And I was just super pissed for like the rest of the day. He hung around us until we like walked down the mountain down the right way. He kept saying stupid things like, yeah, it's a challenge, it's cool. It's like you can say you did this, and like, it's an ultimate thing. It's like a really cool first time experience, and I'm just like, I'm going to kill you. And same thing with the girl that he was pursuing, kind of said the same shit, and I was like, oh god, I was just so fucking irritated. And it wasn't like until a couple days later where like the Indian woman like messaged me like, what did you think of Sam? Like, was he kind of creepy? I'm like, yes. I was like, I didn't know how to bring this up because like I could feel that he was clearly only pursuing those other two. Like, he's the only reason he's still here. And yes, he is creepy as fuck. And yes, fuck Sam. Fuck that mountain. Fuck all of us for being passive and allowing it to happen. one day I'll go back, but only if the naive girl who has like a year-round pass will pay for me to go into the park. But fuck Sam. Sam is the name of the person who took us up that fucking side of the mountain like that was super illegal. And that's my Stone Mountain story if you make it all the way here.